Hey everybody, I'm excited to be introducing our Module 4 film based on our PowerPoint and talk about film and ideology, how it reflects sexuality, gender, race. So a film that I've showed many times to explore this, when I taught this class in person, for a number of years I taught this in person, is the 1991 film Fried Green Tomatoes. Fried Green Tomatoes is really one of my favorite films. It's always gone over well in this class. I was fortunate enough to see it in theaters when it came out in 1991, and audiences were entranced by it. It's based on a best-selling novel by Fannie Flagg called Fried Green Tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe. And it's a wonderful look at four really strong female roles. And Hollywood tends to be still a little biased and a little bit more male-oriented. So it's always a joy to see a great film with four strong female roles. So Fried Green Tomatoes, I'll give you a little background. It comes out in 1991, surprise hit of the holiday season that year. It came kind of out and audiences just flocked to see it. It made over $100 million at the box office. It's a small film about characters. Again, something like this now would not be a commercial Hollywood film as it was then. It would be an indie film. But Fried Green Tomatoes is a story about a woman, Evelyn Couch, well played by Kathy Bates, who won the Oscar the year before for her great role in the horror film Misery. Kathy Bates plays Evelyn. She's a middle-aged woman. She lives with her husband, whose biggest thrill is to sit and come home and be waited on hand and foot by her and eat dinner and watch baseball in front of the TV. Their son's already left. They're empty nesters, and he's gone off to college. So she's just kind of trying to find herself. She has a lot of anxieties about body image, anxieties about her own femininity. So it's a really terrific look at gender because she is just not comfortable in herself, and she's going to self-help groups. She is trying to find herself. Thankfully, she gets a little help when she goes to a nursing home with her husband to visit his aunt. She meets another woman there, Ninny, well played by the great actress Jessica Tandy, who also was a past Oscar winner for Driving Miss Daisy. And when she meets this older woman, Ninny, who is in the same nursing home, Ninny's a great storyteller. They bond a friendship, and all of a sudden they start seeing each other, and Ninny starts telling this story of some people she knew in the past, Idgie and Ruth, back in the 1930s. And by telling Evelyn this story from the past, she's able to, and there's some parallels to what's happening in both, and in this movie we see the past sequences and the contemporary sequences. There's some parallels to what's happening in Evelyn's life. And it's almost putting a mirror up to Evelyn that she can become a more independent woman, take control, become more comfortable with herself, become a stronger independent woman, stand up to her husband, stand up to people who pick on her, walk all over her, bully her. It's a really wonderful look at her discovering herself. And director John Avnet really does a nice job going back and forth from the past to the present. Film is also a look at race, because in the past scenes in the South, we're seeing how racist the towns are with the African-American characters. And it's a great look at sexuality, and we'll talk about this. In the past story, we meet Idgie and we meet Ruth. Idgie's played by Mary Stuart Masterson, who's terrific. Ruth is played by Mary Louise Parker. Also, they have a great bond, both actresses. And in the novel, Fried Green Tomatoes, the two women that we meet in the past are lesbian lovers. They're in a relationship. But in 1991, Main Street Hollywood was not ready to tell this kind of story. Audiences would not accept that. We could probably do that, of course, now. We've come a long way in stories about LGBT relationships, but not in 1991. So the director knew this, the writer knew this, so they kind of honed more on these two women being fond of each other and best friends, because that's what Evelyn in the present becomes with Ninny. So it kind of paralleled that. But what's amazing about this film in terms of sexuality is that the actresses were all too wise. They understood at the subtext of the story, these two women love each other. And the way Mary Stuart Masterson and Mary Louise Parker portray these roles of the subtext, we can see that they're in love with each other. It's a testament to their performances. So I want you to watch the film with this in mind. Kind of think about how the past and the present stories parallel each other, how it's looking at gender, especially with the present story with Kathy Bates, how it's looking at sexuality, and really four strong female characters, which is a joy to see on film because, again, we don't see that often. I hope you enjoy the film. It's one of my favorite films. I think it reflects our reading in a terrific manner. And I hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to reading your discussion on it.